What's up, math scholars? We're doing 5-3 solving inequalities. We did a brief warm-up, and everybody in here told me they learned this stuff in 3rd or 4th grade, so it should be pretty easy. One kid actually said he learned it in 1st grade, but he was in advanced math. So we just want to refresh that these symbols use closed dots, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and these symbols use open dots. All right, so we actually already did one problem. You can glance at it real quick. We solved it normally by adding the 7 to the other side and dividing by 3, and we got x is less than 7, and we graphed it. Piece of cake. But I did make a warning at the top I want to draw your attention to. Remember, if you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, you will flip your sign. You will flip that inequality sign upside down. So I'm going to have a student come teach. She's nervous she's going to mess up, but that's okay. So she'll just say oopsies if she messes up. And she's going to teach this first one to you. We have all of our phones in our book bags every day.
Hello, math scholars. This is Jalen here, and we're gonna do some math. So, as a start, let's subtract 8 on both sides, and that will get you negative 2x less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, I don't know, 12. And then divide those both sides by negative 2. And as just explained, we're gonna flip the inequality sign, and it will give you positive 6. Or will that still be negative 6?
It would be a negative 6,
Okay.
but I thought I heard you talk about flipping.
Inequality.
What do you guys think? She's dividing by negative 2. Should we flip our alligator mouth or not? Yes, we're dividing by a negative 2. We need to flip our alligator mouth. So let's just flip your alligator mouth.
Oh, I said to flip the alligator mouth,
But then you just forgot to do it. I thought I heard you chatting about flipping.
Yeah.
Okay, so now she's going to teach you guys how to graph that answer.
Okay, so then you gotta find your negative 6, which that's right here, and it's closed in because it's equal to. And then a teacher once taught me that kind of like this can be an arrow, so that's kind of what I go with. And yeah, it goes on this side.
So I've heard of people talking about teachers teaching that, but what if you were trying to graph something like this? And they have the x on the right-hand side. Because now this has the true meaning of x is smaller than or equal to 12, and so you're going to be shading that way, even though the arrow is pointing this way. Do you know what I mean? So just be careful. Your method will always work if your variable comes first, but if your number comes first, your method won't work. Okay? All right. So thanks to Miss Jalen for teaching that.
Hello, math scholars. So I'm going to teach this problem. So first you want to distribute the 3 into both the x and the 4. So you get 3x minus 12 is greater than 15. And you want to add this 12 over. So then you get 3x is greater than 27. And you divide by the 3. You divide by this, or this side, and then you get x is greater than 9. And you don't want to flip it because it's not a negative being divided over or multiplied over, so you don't have to worry about that. And now whenever it comes to graphing it, since it's not an equal to, you want to do an open circle, and the arrow is saying that 3x, or x is greater than 9, so that means it goes this way. Any questions?
All right, I have 6 people up at the board, and I have 4 different answers. This is interesting. Let's go ahead and start. I always start by getting all my x's together on one side. So I move this 2x over and have 6x plus 1 is less than or equal to negative 17. At this point, I would probably subtract my 1. That might have been what caused some troubles. A negative 17 and a negative 1 is a negative 18. So I guess I'm still matching these people. I think these people don't know how to divide. 18 divided by 6 is not 2. We're going to divide by 6 at this point. Maybe bring your calculators with you next time. X is less than or equal to negative 3, because negative 18 divided by 6. You're dividing by a positive 6. You don't have to actually flip. I know there was negatives involved, but the number I was dividing by was a positive. Let's just say -3 lives here, -2, -1, 0. I'd have a closed dot at -3. And then I would want to shade down because x is less than or equal to -3. So any questions on that one? It looks like the person in blue back there was my lone winner. Who's the person in blue? You get a ticket and or a snack. Would you like a snack? I mean, you can have a ticket and a snack, I mean. I shouldn't have said or. Would you like a ticket, though? Yeah. She wants her ticket. That was very scholarly. All right. Let's get some more board buddies up here. People on the video, you can go ahead and start working on this one for you. All right. We had 6 board buddies up here, and I think we were 6 for 6. Minus the person with the black marker. You don't want to segue yourself into an equal sign. See that? You want your final answer at that inequality symbol. But you handled this negative out front of the group way better than I was anticipating. So this negative in front of the group makes that a -x, makes that a +5. These two were like terms, so I made them a 1. At this point, I started thinking about collecting my x's together, so I brought this 1x over to join the 2x, which gave me 3x. I'm running out of space, so I'll do this in one step. I brought my 6 over to my right-hand side, and that made it a 7. Divide both sides by 3, and 7 divided by 3 is 2.3. Now, some people remember the number line, and some people did not. Actually, only 2 people remember the number line. Go up to 2, go somewhere between 2 and 3, make an open dot, and shade it up. Okay? All right, let's find our next problem for our board buddies. How about this one? So if you're at home, you can try this one now. People in the video got it. All right, hello people in the video. We had all our board buddies come up, and they started noticing right away something was a little off on this problem. When they went to try to get all their x's on one side, watch what happens. This 14x goes away, this 14x goes away. I'm left with 5 is less than -21. And I have to ask myself, is 5 less than -21? No. So since it's a false statement, I'm going to write no solution. Now, if I had gotten to a point where this would be a true statement, like if it had said 5 is less than 10 or something to that effect, and it's a true statement, then you would say infinite solutions. So my solution on the number line is an empty number line. If it had been an infinite solution, do you know what you would do on your number line? Shade everybody in. Yeah. Okay. Now, one more round of board buddy problem. This is our last round of board buddies, and then we'll call it a day, so you can try it. Hello, people on the video. We want to get and finish this one off. Distributing the negative, they're getting really good at that. So it ended up being a -2x and a +1, and then the final answer was a 0.5714. We had a superly scholarly girl keep it as 8 over 14, and she even reduced it into 4 over 7. Very impressive. All right, so the homework tonight I'm going to go ahead and pass out. It's a worksheet. So thanks for watching our nice and short video, 8 minutes long today.